Belum sih? Ada. Oke, langsung aja. Lag. Play hard, extreme have can easy, easy performance and more effective. Play hard langsung normal ya. Udah gue aja gue lagi bodo amat, langsung aja main.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Hurry home and bring good news. Emang dapat bad news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Oh.
Ho there! We're going up.
Sealed. Ready.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Home at last.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Ya.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo. Have you ever met my niece Callista? She's getting more beautiful every year.
You know what to do next time?
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touching.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov changed everything, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion. Hello, sir.
Halo.
Corvo, you're back!
Ya, dan putri gue sendiri.
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Ya.
Okay, here we go. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Iya, nanti Dishonored 2.
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Nah, enggak, itu benar.
Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Au. Kenapa nih grafiknya lagi? Udah hack semua dah.
5, 6,
Oh ya pakai gini, gue lupa.
7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. Now let's see where you're hiding. Where are you? Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Duluan ya. Halo semuanya.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
You saw my improvements to the waterlock.
Mobil ya.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he is always close to the stuff.
Oops. Geram kanan.
She'll see you at once. I'll be happy you're back with the watch. I'm no diplomat.
Hello, my lord.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Oh, we will.
Mother,
Lumaki.
Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual. Lord Protector, I know the Empress will be delighted to have you back.
Last night? Never doubt it.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Karakter di sini saling protagonis banget daripada nanti keduanya.
I hope that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine.
Masih baru
Wait, where are the guards?
sebelah
You
kiri.
sent them away.
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here. Emily! Look out!
Dulu.
Oh, my sweet daughter.
Who are those men, Mother?
I don't know, Emily. Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
No more. Not again.
Mommy!
No! Get away from her.
Corvo! Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you?
Harus teleport.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Oh, di game ini ada dua ending, ada low sama high chaos. Jadi semakin kita banyak bunuh guardnya, semakin high chaos buat ya. Entahlah ordernya gitu kayak ketertibannya. Jadi semakin dikit kita bunuh, ya semakin baik ketertibannya. Satu cara adalah jangan membuat mereka tidur. Nanti kalian lihat sendiri.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak, and that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Ya, anak. Classic.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Little but apa desert. Aduh, nggak jelas. We are starved in it, but he would lead us to build. Oh,
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness? Blow off.
okay.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily. So it's an occasion? Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off. As bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Ada apa?
You should be. I can smell you from here.
Shut up.
Oh.
Oh, stupid goddamn. Double son of.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I shouldn't be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
You're out. Good for you. Cut some throats.
Tun.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Nasty furry Phil.
Kita inilah acara non lethal. Ya nggak apa, tapi sudah lu bunuh sedikit juga nggak apa-apa kok. Dan jika lo lempar, ini dia nantinya mati karena tinggi. Ya sebenarnya gue gak mau, tapi biarlah. Ah, ini masih pembuli, nanti aja. Pada tidur bisa dibunuh juga, tapi itu untuk nanti.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Slug. Did you...
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits for maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Huh?
No, stupid goddamn. That somehow. Oh, no. That's it.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Did I tell you about the time
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did. I really like the Empress.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Hey, what's going on there? Maybe wind or something.
Get to the bottom of this. I gotta stop chewing hammerweed. Nothing here.
Gotta be here somewhere. Must have been nothing.
Lempar jarak yang aman biar tidak mati. Langsung aja gue terus. Dan jika lo balik lagi, lo bakal ngelawan 2 orang. Nggak apa-apa itu mah. Loh, mana 2 orang? Bodoh amat kan.
Some kind of explosive. That's his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps.
Makan sampai habis. Until death do us part. Bukan until death. Apa sih? Oh, misalkan kita. Oh, gue baru bisa lagi. sangat begitu diperlukan. Itu sih.
I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there at the rats.
Tinggal 6 nggak masalah.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Di sini biar tidak kena. Dan selalu baca kodeks gitu, soalnya nanti ada perangkas-perangkas kayak gitu. Gue lupa ada satu lagi. Makan uang di mana-mana. Ya. Terima kasih. Dan kodenya ada di sini. 451.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Diam.
Ha! You little bastard.
Diam lah.
What was that?
Diam. Mana dia? Mati. Ini kalau ini buat gunaan terakhir kalau ada apa-apa nih sebenarnya. Ya, tapi biarlah. Ada juga nemu banyak juga. Cuma nggak begitu banyak sih.
Attention Dunwall. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel. And I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Langsung aja. Lima hostile kill, 1 over apa tuh? Increase body found 1. Oke. 2010. Hah? Anjing gongong juga.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
Dia masih berjalan ya.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Time pitch up.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you.
You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Okay.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Okay.
Citizens of Dunwall, the old port district has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has
Sebelum itu pengen apa kata emas. Ups, apa itu? Buruk.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Treatment dan rehabilitasi. Maka bisa ditinggalkan di sana selama-lamanya.
must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. The
Lydia.
room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral. I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Iya, mungkin.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new... Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. With Pendleton's voting block and my military connections, all we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-bomb. This is awful. Switch. Switch, where the hell is it?
Aku lupa cara buat ini ya. Black chalk zoom apa exert journal power menu inventory save shortcut. Salah. Lupa gua. Waktu itu ada ya.
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Okay.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress, but something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Yep.
I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me.
Pakai sana awas. Uang di mana-mana.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Oke. Atau gua hancurin semuanya.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Ya.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea
one
that
is
the energy in
empty.
whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human
plug it in.
might, by a process of adaptation.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Boncam nggak perlu. Nah, itu aja. Kan gue miskin.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yap, itu benar.
Sleep well.
Yang apa soalnya sih? Somewhere else. Kita jatuh. Kembali tapi malah.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that we can call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Yep. Yeah. Play. Main sama. Leap of faith. Sampai ke dimensi ini ya. Anjir sama sekali. Ada orang asing.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Oke. Yang paling harus itu cuma dark vision, agility, bullet trace gak perlu, vitality, shadow kill juga gak terlalu perlu, band time dan dia vision ini 3 paling perlu.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Oke. Ya. Gua kaya banget. Ini soalnya gue beli yang special edition waktu dulu. Ya mau gimana lagi. Gue baca. Post sendiri ya. Berani Rex.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who showed signs of blood. And chest area. The only way.
Should I clear space for Samuel then?
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Kan gue sendiri kayak orang gila.
Are you a nobleman, Corvo? No one seems to know much about you. By your bearing, I'd say so. Lord Pendleton's great-grandfather took a Sakonan chambermaid to wife. On second thought, the story doesn't bear repeating. Even the finest blood can go bad here and there.
Yep.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has cost it everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally. The lumber count for the month of seeds has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Part of the soul live in the heart. If the heart
Havelock
keeps
stopped
beating,
in
does that
earlier, but
mean
I
that
forgot
the
what he
spirit
wanted.
is never released into oblivion?
He's waiting to see you.
I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity.
Malah aku matiin, nggak boleh ya. Bisa. Ini karena di sini pembunuhnya tuh.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in. They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars. Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart. They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not followed. The ale here is sweetened with honey to hide the taste of river brine. The sober speak in whispers. The drunk bellow. Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost. The old man claimed a dark corner and drank himself into oblivion. The hounds were the first to find him. They are burning whales.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy, He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you.
Okay.
Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Oh, Corvo, if you have a moment.
Sabar. Yang bicara dulu sama gue.
What can I do for you?
Pistol upgrade ya. Itu aja. Tapi kan enak.
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Gue sudah menjadi assassin sebelum gue menjadi assassin. Pasti lo tau itu.
Ready to go? Just give the signal.
Langsung aja. Dari distrik. Nanti kesini 2 kali.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. The City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Terus sekarang gue bekerja untuk semuanya.
Easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
Hey!
What is it?
I think that last one was moving.
What?
Yeah, the little one.
Not possible. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
Probably ain't moving no more.
Oh, gue bakal bunuh lu berdua ke sini.
Good. Keep them coming.
Apa baterai?
dead from the plague. Better them than us. At least some of them had money.
Masker.
One, two, three, heave! What the? Let's beat him to the house!
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
God.
With regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
Just garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. All of it.
Granny Rex. Whoa. Magic.
Yes, I would. I told you the knives go on the left.
The doom of Paddisir has come to the city.
You never listened.
The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. I will be glad to rest.
I think the little
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Lalu tinggal tunggu aja.
Dear? Is that you, my dear husband? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Lalu masih bisa lihat.
Have you seen my little birdies? The dear things must be starving without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my, my, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Yep. Sekarang di quest gitu.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Let us in, Granny. I bet she can't even hear us. She's blind, not deaf. We're here to do your washing. Come on, let's get this guy.
Mana tuh kepalanya? Aha. tekan ya. Oke, Granny, itu punya apa aja?
Granny, 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 come out with... Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Bisa tidak?
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
Penasaran siapa burungnya itu maksudnya makanan.
Let me out. I'm fine. Get back. Somebody, get over here. Go down, you. I'm trapped.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was, at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Oke.
Hah?
Pasti. Oh, bentar lu.
Attention, Dunwall.
Oh ini nggak tahu.
John
Ada
Clavering
satu
Boulevard
cara
has
untuk
been
ke
designated a
misinya.
restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the city.
Please, not now.
Mantap. Ini berapa lagi?
Wait.
Hampir ya.
Everywhere, the doctor said.
That means guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear Telly's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it. What? Ah! Can't someone help me?
Assassin, help! Dump you in the river!
Gue harapannya nggak ada orang kesini lagi. Dua 87. Oh nice. Ini tidur ya. Kenapa enggak?
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander Zoological Survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
At the Academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. Why am I so cold? The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. What have they done to me?
You should bathe. I can smell you from here. I heard you there.
Ya lu denger gue atau apa serah. Mantap saja. Oh.
An army of shadows in front of him.
That guy Dowd? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw?
No. This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such.
You sound afraid.
Damn right I am. Dowd ain't no ordinary man. Touched by the outsider he is, given dark powers. He can slit your throat across the room.
Well, that'd give him a leg up for sure.
It's no coincidence that most men won't even whisper his name.
Is it true that he lives in the flooded district? With them weepers and wild hounds?
That's what they say. Perfect place for a paid killer to hide.
Belakang rumah sendiri.
Blackjaw coming down.
Not till...
Dice.
So it goes. Not to the Abbey or the... High Horse. Or one or the other. Where they train the overseers to be
Oke, penuh semua. Bomnya aja.
some kind of machine. And a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. And music. Kind of blinky, funky sound. That's what's going on.
You sure he wasn't drunk?
Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother.
That's a knee slapper, Rodney. Okay, I got one for you.
Well, give it.
Okay, here goes. The nobleman laid with the scullery maid, so loudly they made blood rise. The nobleman's wife took the butcher's knife.
Mana tuh? Oh, tadi. Langsung aja infeksi aja.
Well... Come on, let's get this guy!
Help me look around.
Here we go. I know you're here. What? Here you are.
Banyak sekali.
Huh?
Kayaknya ke Grand ya.
Get out.
Oh.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one. That will never wash. Never, never,
Double jump. Tinggal blinknya doang. Tuh.
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand. 50 years old at least. This...
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street at...
Sekali kali membunuh. Kablingnya putih. Dadah. Apa ini?
Hello, Martin. I hear the second day is when the skin... No!
What a sight you are in that mask.
Bang.
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo.
Oh, thank
what you're
you
here
too.
to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Ada? tugas. Coba tugas, oke. It's easy. Pertama kita membunuh seseorang dulu.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand...
Who is that? When I...
Oops.
It's gonna be bad.
Ya.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Search them.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slim. Unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy. Wearing some sort of dust stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last. Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is. A pin. Hidden in one of his gloves. Subject is administering some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Yep.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But... I know you're hard for me!
Tidak ada yang boleh bangun lagi. Ini memang gue bunuh dah.
I trust you. I hear the watch is wrong. Holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all.
Good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be... My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What a... Who's been in here? I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Stop playing and come out at once.
Sebutak kampret sih.
He is
Foto di sana tuh lagi.
Look out. We got a problem.
Stupid cut.
What's going on?
Hebat sekali.
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Bukan ini.
Let's stay hidden from me.
When I find you, it's gonna be...
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in effect. Report to your stations and execute any intruders on site.
Ya.
Somebody, please
Makasih.
help!
Attention! This facility is now in high alert. Lockdown is now in...
Ya. Jelas.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good. And your niece, Callista? I'm very good.
She'll be found. My men are going district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained. Time?
Okay.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian Red.
Thank you.
What on who's been in there? Stop playing and come out at once.
Sana bisa gue tenda biarlah. Tinggal perlu balik lagi. Bisa nggak ya?
Quiet night.
Outsider himself has these 5 attributes, by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. Dies. For he waits every hour, every day of our lives, for a moment of weakness or carelessness, that he may enter our hearts. He is silent, for many do his work. He is
Aduh, mana lagi?
She thinks on curious subjects, machinery, numerical calculation, and all the education's
such a young lady is easy prey to the outsider, if not already within his grasp. Watching carefully for signs of it, she may fall into fits, or be heard screaming to the empty air, or laugh.
Kayak di sini.
Curse those fools in Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities.
Gitu aja. Kalau ke Haunnya kayak nggak perlu dah. Biasanya hampir nggak ada apa-apa dah. Backyard.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you...
Someone's over there.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Okay. Ini biasa. Oke. Oke, mantap.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
Gimana tadi?
No, it's just a little cough. I'm fine. I feel completely fine.
Fine. Look at you. You have the plague. You were trying to conceal it from us, your brothers in the Order. Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us?
No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you...
Itulah asal jauh menjadi dari
He
penyakit.
was sick. Very, very sick. That much I'm sure of. Now to find some way to dispose of the body without spreading his illness.
What's going on there?
Pertama. Tapi mana rumahnya? Maaf ya. Bentar ya, Samuel.
Corvo, it's Samuel. I'm here.
Cepet tahu. Bagus. Terima kasih by the way. Karawangnya. Apa ini? Oh. Udah kesana gue tadi. Ah. Ini aja. Ampret. Cabut yuk.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Tentu. Kan juga ini udah malam.
Okay, let's go.
Tujuh. Sokol venting kayak. Ya ampun, yang tadi tempat bawah ya. Lupa gua ambil. Biarlah.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Okay.
They're all
Happy Arrow.
Can I be of service to you?
Upgrade yang lebih baik lagi. Salah.
My, there is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true in several ways.
Yep.
Controls the city watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military, and he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne.
Oh, good shot.
We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Yuk, kita sleep dulu. Oke. Ups. Oke, sampai sini dulu semuanya, dan juga jangan lupa untuk like dan share semuanya. Terima kasih. Like dan share ya.